Today's reading is from Ralph Ellison's collected essays. It's called February. This is a note. Ellison wrote this lyrical reminiscence long after the desolate winter of 1937-38, when, after his mother's unexpected death in October, in that strange city, Cincinnati, he had survived 3 months off the fields and woods by his gun, through ice and snow and homelessness. February was published in Saturday Review, January 1st, 1955. February is a brook, birds, an apple tree, a day spent alone in the country. Unemployed, tired of reading, and weary of grieving the loss of my mother, I'd gone into the woods to forget. So that now all Februaries have the aura of that early morning coldness, the ghost of quail tracks on the snow-powdered brook which I brushed aside as I broke the brook to drink. And how the little quail tracks went up the ice, precise and delicate, into the darker places of the bank ledge undisturbed. February is climbing up a hill into the full glare of the early sun, alone in all that immensity of snowscape, with distant Dayton drowsing wavery to my eyes like the sound of distant horns. It's walking through a park-like grove, the tall trees stark, the knee-high snow wind-blown and pathless, to a decaying shed sheltering a fine old horse-drawn sleigh, carved and scrolled with traces of gold leaf clinging to its flaking wood. And the birds. I descended into a little valley in the windless quiet and the smell of apples, and saw the air erupt with red tracer bullet streaks of flight. Across the snows, a carnival of cardinals. The red birds zoomed, the flickers flew, pheasants roared up like gaudy Chinese kimono rags. My heart beat hard, and I saw the single tree, black-limbed against the sky, here and there the miracle of a dark red apple still hanging after months of ice and snow. I bent forward and knelt within the circle of the fruit fall, searching out an apple missed by the birds. Sweet and mellow to the taste, it had been preserved by the leaves and grasses, protected by the snows. And I recalled the valley of 2 months before. At the sound of my gun, the birds came up along the hill in pairs, and swooped with a circling down into the thicket on the other side. And I had gone down into the valley, soft then, with the glow of sunset, and found the cock-quail dead upon the snow, its plumage undisturbed, the vapor rising slowly from its stinking blood, its sinking blood. And now in this place of hidden fruit and bird-tracked snow, I was seized with a kind of exhilaration. For I was in my early 20s then, and I had lived through my mother's death in that strange city, had survived 3 months off the fields and woods by my gun, through ice and snow and homelessness. And now in this windless February instant I had crossed over into a new phase of living. Shall I say it was in those February snows that I first became a man?